At last, the long-awaited sequel to Iron Man has graced us with its presence. Has this superhero franchise gone the way of Spider-Man 3, or has it ascended into the realm of the Dark Knight? Well, I can tell you that it definitely does not hold a candle to the Dark Knight. But the movie also has not sunk as low as Spider-Man. It sits right where I was expecting it to lie, on par with the first Iron Man film. The movie once again stars Robert Downey Jr. as the swaggering and over-eccentric Tony Stark, Samuel L. Jackson as S.H.I.E.L.D. Director Nick Fury, and Gwyneth Paltrow as Stark's lovely assistant Pepper Potts, who actually gets more screen time during this outing. They are, of course, joined by new cast members consisting of Don Cheadle, who takes the place of Terrence Howard as Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes, Sam Rockwell as Stark's arch business rival Justin Hammer, and the jaw-droppingly beautiful Scarlett Johansson as Natalie Rushman, aka Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Last but certainly not least, the role of Ivan Vanko, aka Whiplash, played brilliantly by the man who recently became a household name, Mickey Rourke. In a quick summary of the story, with the world now aware of his dual life as the armored superhero Iron Man, billionaire inventor Tony Stark faces pressure from the government, the press, and the public to share his technology with the military. Unwilling to let go of his invention, Stark, along with Pepper Potts and Lieutenant Colonel James Rhodes at his side, must forge new alliances and confront powerful enemies. The movie itself, as a whole, is quite entertaining and leaves you wanting more. The villain of Whiplash, played by Mickey Rourke, stands out the most because of Rourke's surprisingly believable Russian accent and the character's enticing backstory. This leads me to say that Ivan Vanko is a very complicated villain with a well-fleshed-out origin story that's delivered piece by piece throughout the film. The character of Tony Stark, played by Robert Downey Jr., is, of course, another depiction of the actor's real-life personality onto film, giving us more sarcasm and smug comments that our brains will allow us to process in a given minute. This opinion, although negative, has a silver lining. Stark, this time around, starts to drink heavily during this film, and who better to play an alcoholic than a man synonymous with Alcoholics Anonymous? Oh, come on, I don't get anything for that? Okay. So if you're going into this movie looking for a deeper, more intuitive Tony Stark this time around, you'll be disappointed. More of the same, but who's to say that's bad either? The main gripe I have with this film is that it's too focused on promoting other upcoming films. It almost feels like a 2-hour movie trailer that you had to pay to see. With little hints of Captain America, Avengers, and Thor movies thrown in, it's nice to see these Easter eggs, but ultimately they take your focus off the present and get you thinking more about the future instead. Kinda like saying, we hope you're enjoying Iron Man 2 so far, but hey, if you aren't, look forward to Captain America and Thor next year. Anyway, with all the negatives, there are some positives. The action scenes, for instance, are great. We get a nice aerial dogfight between power suits, plus a little drunken brawl in Stark's mansion. The humor is still intact, with some nice one-liners and funny scenarios, as well as the traditional Stan Lee cameo appearance, which I won't spoil here. Iron Man 2 is a fun summer blockbuster that lives up to its predecessor in every way, plus leaves us wanting a third. I give this film 3.5 stars out of 5, and my summer movie viewing seal of approval. Take it easy, everyone, and go see the movie.